Hello and welcome to Top Stories on Ogama TV. First, the headlines. Nigerian and US forces eliminates over 20 ISIS Iswap fighters in coordinated Northeast airstrikes. President Bola Tinubu condemns killing of abducted Oyo teacher, pushes for state police. 9 vessels berth at Lagos ports with petroleum products and fertilizer cargoes. And on the foreign scene, Iran responds to latest US peace proposals amid ongoing negotiations. And on sports, Senegal to host the 2026 Beach Soccer African Cup of Nations. Bringing you the news is Chidiogo Asuke. Now, the details of the news. The Nigerian military says coordinated operations involving Nigerian and United States forces have eliminated more than 20 ISIS and Iswap fighters in the Northeast region. Director of the Defense Information, Major General Samaila Oba, disclosed that the Defense Headquarters, in collaboration with the United States African Command, carried out multiple airstrikes on terrorists' hideouts in the Metala area following intelligent reports on insurgent movements. According to the military, the latest operation is part of the sustained counter-terrorism efforts that earlier led to the neutralization of ISIS commander Abu Bilal al-Meniki. General Oba reaffirmed the commitment of the armed forces to safeguarding the Nigerian sovereignty and ensuring that terrorists find no safe havens anywhere in the country. The operation further highlights the growing security cooperation between Nigeria and United States in tackling insurgency and violent extremism across West African and the Sahel region. Still on the nation, President Bola Tinubu has described as barbaric the killing of one of the teachers abducted by the bandits in the Esiele community of Oyo State. The president, in a statement issued by presidential spokesperson Bayo Ononuga, expressed deep sorrow over the attack and assured residents that the federal government is fully committed to rescuing the remaining victims and bringing those responsible to justice. The abduction occurred last Friday when armed bandits invaded 3 schools in Orire local government area, including community grammar schools, Baptist nursery and primary schools, and LA Primary School. President Tinubu sympathized with Governor Seyi Makinde and the affected families while commending the Inspector General of Police and security operatives for launching a technology-driven rescue operations. The president also renewed calls for the establishment of state police, saying rising insecurity in underserved communities underscores the urgent need for decentralized policing. Moving on to business, no fewer than 9 vessels have been berthed at the Lekki, Tinkan Island, and Apapa ports in Lagos State, awaiting clearance to discharge petroleum products and other cargoes. According to the Nigerian Port Authority, Shipping Positions reports the vessels are carrying petrol, aviation fuel, diesel, and gasoline, and bulk fertilizer. The authority also disclosed that about 35 additional ships conveying commodities such as crude oil, frozen fish, sugar, wheat, gypsum, salt, and general cargo are expected to arrive at the ports between May 15th and May 22nd. And on the foreign scene, Iran says it has responded to fresh peace proposals from the United States aimed at ending the ongoing conflicts between both countries. Iranian Foreign Ministry spokesperson Ismail Bakwai confirmed that negotiations are continuing through Pakistani mediations, despite reports describing Washington's demand as excessive. Iran defended its position, insisting on the release of frozen assets abroad, the lifting of sanctions, and the payment of war reparations. Tehran also maintained that it will continue to control the strategic Strait of Hormuz. Meanwhile, Iranian media reports claims the United States demanded that Iran limits the nuclear operations and transfer its stockpiles of enriched uranium to American custody as part of the proposed agreement. And on sports, Senegal will host the 2026 Beach Soccer African Cup of Nations. The announcement was made by the Confederation of African Football on Monday. It will be the second time Senegal is hosting the competition after staging the 2021 edition. The tournament will also serve as the qualification event for the 2027 Beach Soccer World Cup, with 8 teams expected to participate. We now bring you the highlights of the stories on the bulletin so far. Nigerian and US forces eliminate over 20 ISIS Iswap fighters in coordinated Northeast airstrike. We also brought to you that President Bola Tinubu condemned killing of abducted Oyo teacher pushes for state policing. 9 vessels berth at Lagos ports with petroleum products and fertilizer cargoes. On the foreign scene, Iran responds to latest US peace proposals amid ongoing negotiations. And on sports, Senegal is to host the 2026 Beach Soccer African Cup of Nations. That's all on the news at this hour. For more updates and breaking news, don't forget to follow us on our socials on Facebook at Ogama TV, on Instagram at Ogama TV1, on X at Ogama TV, on YouTube at Ogama TV, and also visit our website at www.ogamatv.com. I am Chidiogo Asuke. Many thanks for watching. Bye for now.
When you think of online TV and radio, broadcasting, media consultancy, event coverage, event management and planning, there's no better name than Ogama TV. But that's not all. We're also into photo studio and coverage, equipment rental, news blogging, fashion and pageantry. We are at number 5/21 Chime Avenue, beside Open Sheraton Restaurant, New Haven, Enugu. Follow us on our social media handles: Facebook at Ogama TV, Instagram at Ogama TV1, Twitter at Ogama TV, website www.ogamatv.com. You can also send us email at ogamatv@gmail.com. Ogama TV, your one-stop media solution.